This is coming from ESPN.com. This is Roger Goodell on the green screen, by the way. One day after the NFL's coaching carousel stopped, with 10 head coaching jobs filled, but only one by a minority candidate, Commissioner Roger Goodell said the league would take a closer look at the Rooney Rule and all that it encompasses to, quote, continue to make progress, end quote, on diversity. He continued to say, quote, I think we have become a more diverse league across every platform, including coaching, but we do still have more work to do. There's got to be more steps. We're reevaluating everything we're doing, including the accelerator program, including every aspect of our policies and our program to meet the challenges of today and tomorrow rather than yesterday. We need to be looking at that and why did we have those results this year, end quote. Speaking Monday at the San Jose Convention Center during his annual Super Bowl week news conference, Roger Goodell fielded 5 questions either directly or tangibly, related to the Rooney Rule, which was adopted in 2003 and which requires every team with a head coaching, coordinator, or general manager opening to interview at least 2 minority candidates before it can make a hire. Teams must also interview at least 1 minority candidate for the positions of quarterbacks coach. Goodell said Monday that every team was Rooney Rule compliant in the head coaching cycle and that he believes every team with a head coaching opening exceeded the Rooney Rule this year by interviewing more than the requisite 2 minority candidates. Bro, that just irritated me. Man. You know what that sounds like to me as a black man? And here's what I hate, because it can be taken the wrong way, but I'm going to say it anyway. That just sounds like y'all just giving niggas opportunities. Or y'all said, hey, well, we at least interviewed them. We did what we were supposed to do. All right, so let's interview the real people now. That's what that sounds like to me. I don't want to make this the same as like affirmative action and everything like that. But sometimes I'm on the fence. Because it's like, in a situation like the NFL, professional sports, where the players are majority black, I think head coaching, office management, and staff should almost reflect that as well. And I think that should be the same with the United States or any other population of people who has an individual representing them or guiding them or something like that. If it's going to be majority people of color or even people of a certain, you know what I'm saying? I think that should be represented. And it should be natural. Now, we really want to get on the topic of qualifications. Do we know of many black coaches or potential coaches who are qualified for these coaching openings? I would say a lot of you really got to give them a chance. A lot of offensive and defensive coordinators are the ones who get moved up. And I believe there's a fair amount of coordinator positions to fill by black people, black men. But I just don't like the fact of, well, I think they exceeded their rule. They did what they were supposed to. They were supposed to at least interview them. They at least did that. So he said every team interviewed at least 2 black potential head coaches. None of them hire one, except for one team. Nah. And you saying you think they exceeded, so maybe they interviewed 3 and none of them were qualified? That was crazy. I mean, 1 was qualified. 1 was qualified. Yeah, just weird stuff. Weird work. I don't know if I like the Rooney Rule. On surface level, it seems like a great idea. You're required to at least give these black people Siri the feds. You're required to at least give these black people or Asian people or Hispanic people or Arab people or Middle Eastern people, men, an opportunity to interview. But that don't mean you got to hire him. Now, if the Rooney Rule said you have to hire, I get it. But then we got to go into, was this person qualified? I think in a lot of situations, as long as you are a coordinator or you have that experience, you could be qualified. Because look how many offensive, defensive coordinators get the opportunity to be head coach. And the majority, a significant portion, I'll say, fail as head coaches. Fail as head coaches. So I don't mean to be long-winded about it. I just think it was a load of crap to say that, yeah, I think they exceeded their Rooney Rule of interviewing at least 2 minority candidates for the head coaching position. And then just one person get hired out of 10 openings. So if everybody interviewed 2, at least 2, that's at least 20. Not necessarily 20 different black coaches, but 20 different times where black people were interviewed within these 10 teams. And only one. Y'all saying we're qualified. With no head coaching experience. I don't know. Call me crazy. But let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments or call into the show. 313-460